Hey everybody, I'm here in Christchurch, which happens to be the sister city of Adelaide. Well, Adelaide and Christchurch are sister cities. They were designed by the same person and they have such a similar feel to them. Now, I grew up around Christchurch, so this is like my home city, but I've spent so many years living in Adelaide. I feel very comfortable in both of them. Now, what I love about Christchurch is that since the earthquake, they've invested a lot in the cycling infrastructure and have built some amazing bikeways and bike paths and network around the city and going out in all these different directions. Now, I don't know them all, but Robert knows them all, and so we're going to show you where these bike paths are, where they start, where they end, how to follow them, how not to get lost, and what to look out for in the signs and things like that. So today we're going to be riding this major bike path that goes, or bikeway that goes out from Christchurch about 15 kilometres east to the coast, out to Lake Sumner, isn't it? I'm looking at Robert, he's smiling at me going, no. And I'm going to just put over to him and he can explain a little bit more about it. Then follow us along while we show you what this bike path is like and what it's like at the other end. Okay, Robert! Yay! Hey, Robert!
Hello.
So he's going to just explain a little bit, if you can explain a little bit about this bike path. Now you call them bikeways or bike, so what was it, a major?
We call them major cycleways.
Major cycleways.
One of the 13 major cycleways which were built was recently completed all the way to Ferrymeet, and 3 or 4 months ago it was open. What's special about this, it takes you through quiet suburbs, it takes you into an old industrial area, it takes you around near the estuary, it takes you along the railway line. There's all sorts of different treatments. It's a major cycleway because it's built to a standard. It's pretty easy to use. And once we get closer, then we will move on to the coastal path, which has also just been recently completed, and that will take us to Sumner Beach.
Excellent. How long roughly is this going to take us?
This will take us 3/4 of an hour at least.
Yeah, nice.
We'll be going nice and slow because it's a major cycleway and you don't race.
Yeah, and we'll be showing you guys. We'll be filming, so we might take a little bit longer, and then maybe we'll find somewhere cool to have coffee at the other end.
Oh yeah, always.
Always. All right, let's do this. Signs the whole way that I've started seeing, so you just follow these. It's a good way to know you're not getting lost. Just follow these signs here.
So a traffic calm street through a suburban area where bikes have priority. It's quite direct, it's very cheap to build, as you can imagine, and it's very pleasant, and it really adds to the variety of how you get around by bike, and you can see the local neighbourhood and interact with people, and works as a really safe cycle route. Wonderful.
Yeah, I like this. There's a combination of the bikeway and these quiet back roads, which are all very well signed. So you've got these painted, see, this is how you know you're on the right path. So you just keep following the signs. It's very cool.
So here we are in Woolston, one of Christchurch's older suburbs, and a very proud industrial history with Woolston back from late 1800s right through to early 2000s. And as things change, this was what was a tannery, and now it's been completely recreated into a very bespoke shopping centre, which is kind of fun. Some buildings retained, newer buildings in character, and it's the halfway point of this particular cycleway. And I mean, the coffee's great, the croissants are great, the shops are interesting, so yeah, it's nice. And then you've got the river on the other side of us, which meanders around all the way to the estuary. It's a very nice place, and the Port Hills in the background as a backdrop. It's very rustic, it's very honest. Woolston is a wonderful suburb.
You might need to bring like what do you have, like saddlebags?
Oh,
yeah, so you can go shopping here.
Panniers, saddlebags.
Yeah, panniers and saddlebags, and then come shopping. Yeah, yeah, it's pretty.
Parts of this was done as a boardwalk because there were some lizards living along in the riverbank, so we didn't want to upset them or destroy their habitat.
I love that.
Tunnel road through to Littleton Tunnel.
Oh, this is where you go through the Littleton, through the tunnel?
Tunnel, yeah.
But we don't ride through the tunnel?
We don't ride through the tunnel, unfortunately. You used to be able to once every few years, and it was wonderful, but I don't know, health and safety took over, I think.
I was going to say that there's so much smoke and pollution, we wouldn't want to ride through there as well.
Well, they closed it off to cars, and it was such a wonderful event the few times they did it.
Yeah.
It really was fantastic. But no, not for now, I don't think.
Oh, this is really cool because that was a completely separated path along there, and then here's the main road that goes all the way along here through the Littleton Tunnel and out to Littleton. And then you've got the railway track here, and then this bikeway goes out to Heathcote and then out to Sumner. So that's where we are. But I love just how separated and safe it's been this entire time, and even the quiet back roads is great. So looking forward to seeing the rest.
So here on the left we have Ferrymead Heritage Park, the back entrance, and we'll go round to the front entrance. But this is the area where the first commercial railway line was started in New Zealand, and there was a multitude of attractions at Ferrymead with a model village, which is old buildings shifted from all parts of the country, recreating a little town. There is bus, there's fire engine, there's farm machinery, there is printing, such a lot of interesting things to see. And fortunately in February they have the most wonderful event called Nostalgia Festival, with great acts, great food, great entertainment and a great crowd and an amazing venue to do it. And it's going to be happening next weekend.
Oh wow! Oh, maybe I have to go to that.
And now we have a bike path.
There's a bike path.
All the way there. What more would you want?
You can ride your bike out to this Ferrymead Festival event. Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
Okay guys, here's one spot that you do want to be aware of, because you think that you need to keep going straight ahead, but actually Robert will tell you where you need to go left here. So we've just come through along here behind Ferrymead. Yeah, and it looks like you want to just keep going straight, but don't go straight, you turn left.
Well, you can go straight and go on a quite busy road, but if you turn down here, you get a lovely little ride and a shortcut along a track and onto Ferrymead Bridge, which takes you out on the coastal path all the way to Sumner. It's a better ride, really.
This is awesome. We're like 8.5 k's from the city, and just like in Adelaide, like look how quickly you're out of the city and you're just out here in this peacefulness.
So at this point you come to this ferry bridge and you get across on the other side, and there's the coastal path all the way to Sumner. If you don't wish to go to Sumner and just want to head back to the city, then turn left and you'll get on the Rapanui Shag Rock major cycleway, which will take you through the suburb of Linwood, and that will take you directly to the central city. But for a really nice day out, hey, who doesn't want to go to Sumner and get an ice cream and a coffee? And we will do that, and then we will head straight back to the city via the Rapanui Shag Rock Cycleway. On the left is the Avon Atakaro estuary, and you have a choice on this beautiful new coastal path to share with pedestrians, which is really easy because it's very wide, or if you want to go a bit faster, there's a painted lane along the main road. Choice is yours.
Yeah. So we're gonna go on the path, but I'll show the guys that painted. Yeah, so you can go on here. Yeah, okay, so you can ride on there if you want, or on here, which is where we're gonna go. And then when we come back, we'll be coming back up here and carrying on that way back to the city, but we'll show you that afterwards. I think this looks like a good spot to have a coffee, yeah?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, is this one of your favourite places?
Yeah, not too bad at all.
Yeah. Awesome. It's so pretty. Oh my goodness, guys, it is so pretty. Right, we've ridden, hang on, let's have a look. Here we go, we've ridden, I don't know if you can see that, we've ridden 15 kilometres. So from the centre of the city, 15 kilometres, and this is where we are. Amazing. And not much time, we're here, and we did this all on separated bike paths, bikeways, quiet back streets, all well signed. Very, very cool, very cool. Yeah. All right, let's get something to drink. Okay guys, now we are we've had our cup of tea and cake, and now we're going to ride back to Christchurch, but back to the city, but we're going to go along this path, aren't we? And then we're going to go and connect up on that, that intersection where we came off, and then we're going to go a slightly different way back into the city. So keep watching and we'll show you where to go once we get to that intersection. This big intersection here. So remember last time we came over there to here, and then we just rode that way to Sumner, had a cup of coffee. Now we're going to ride back to the city this way.
So this time we're joining what's called the Rapanui Shag Rock Cycleway. Shag Rock was the big rock that we saw a little bit further back, and this takes us a little bit more directly through the city. Once again, lovely old neighbourhood streets, mix of treatments, a lovely avenue path, a reserve path which is beautiful along Worcester Street, and that will finish us up right at Cathedral Square, and we will sign off at the cathedral.
Perfect, yeah, awesome. Over a bridge. I love riding over bridges. Something about it. Feels like you're going somewhere when you go over a bridge. It's like somewhere new and exciting. There we go, sign over there, you might not be able to see it. City Centre, New Brighton or Woolston. Okay, we're turning right here. Okay, and here's the signs there. Yep, those signs tell you where to go. It's pretty obvious. I like that. It's easy to follow. Here we go, left, and there's a sign saying City Centre this way. Yeah. So yeah, it's really well signed. You can't get lost. It's good. I like this. I can see the path there. That's the sign up there, and it says keep going across there. Just keep following these signs. Very cool. Easy. I love how wide the path is as well. Look how wide these paths are. So we're on Worcester Street now, and the last couple of kilometres of Worcester Street into the square, into the centre of the city, isn't signed or anything like that. There's no separated bike path line or anything like that, and there's no blue signage or anything, but just keep following it because it's just a couple of Ks and then you're in the square. So if you go, oh, where's the sign? Just keep going, just keep following Worcester Street. This is the Christchurch Square, and this is the centre of the city. They still have the markets here. They used to always have the markets here, so that's cool. And that clock tower, that's still there. And this cone is still here. That has been there for a long time. That survived the earthquake. Hey guys, that was so cool. It is so pretty, and I really enjoyed the bike paths and the bikeways. That was amazing. It was just really well signed, nice wide paths, and when it's on the back roads, they're quiet. There's really good signage. You can't get lost. And here you can see how far it's like 28.2 kilometres. It took about an hour and 42 minutes, but we also stopped to have coffee and stuff as well. It's completely flat. There's no climbing or anything like that. It's just really easy, and it's pretty, and then it's a nice route to go from here out to Sumner and then back along a different route as well, so it's a nice loop. So great for if you're first time in Christchurch, or if you live here and you haven't done it, you should go and check it out. Or if you're commuting, like this is great for commuting as well. I didn't realise Christchurch had these amazing bike paths, and I'm looking forward to exploring more. And I want to say a big thank you to Robert.
Okay.
Thank you, Robert.
Pleasure.
All right, see you in the next one, and well done Christchurch on your bike paths and bikeways. Bye.
Bye.